it shows excellent connection, but I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's see. Better now? Is it still buffering? Hi, Chow. It's working now. It shows the excellent connection. Well, that's okay. So I just want to see if my DIY Chuckie works or not. Okay. Hi, thank you for coming back. I don't know what's going on. I am not very good with the computer stuff. Well, hoping you can join me, join my live. This is very addictive. I think it's so much fun to do the live video. Yeah, maybe the YouTube. Yeah, so what I'm going to show with you, have you guys watched this video? The double sliding jellyfish car? So I made those DIY Chuckie 2 days ago, and I just want to see is it work or not. I think it should work. So is everybody doing crafting at this moment? Having fun? Oh, okay. That's good. I'm glad it's working now. Hoping nothing pop out because it should work. So I just want to run a quick test to see if the Chuckie works. So, and then I was planning to show you guys at least 3D pop-out car. So I think it will be awesome to just run a quick test. Okay, so I have been mentioned in my video all the time, and not yet, haven't started for today. It's 11:30 Chow, and you are in the Pacific time. So in my previous video, I always mentioning it is a good idea to create a prototype first before you start to working on your complicated project, right? Hi, Marine. Sorry for this YouTube technique issue. So let's do this. And let's just see if my Chuckies work or not. So is anybody planning to stay at home, do some crafting, car making? Anybody planning to send me a car for swap? Yes? No? Okay, let's just try it. I have both Misty and this Tin Ho's stamp positioner. If you don't have a stamp positioner, you can watch the video number 43. The video number 43, I was share with you how to use a CD case or DVD case to create your own stamp positioner. You know, crafting, rubber stamping, can be very costly. If you're low in the budget, and you can always do a little bit research and make your own. I think any tools, as long as they works, is a good tool. So be creative. And then, I do a lot of research. I watch a lot of other people's YouTube video all the time. And I found out everybody's craft room is amazing. It's like a store. Compared with my craft room and your craft room, mine is like a kindergarten level. Okay, so that's to see is it work or not. So I actually already have these Michael's recollection cardstock. They are 110 pounds, and they are thick, and then I think they do the blending well. Okay, so I don't really use the stamp positioner because I'm kind of lazy to bring them down. But I like the paper. And then in my video, I've been mentioning if you want to do the blending, try to not use glossy or cold cardstock because they don't really blending well. You can use watercolor paper or like multimedia paper. As long as the surface is smooth smooth, you should be fine. So I'm going to use this Jelly Jiggly background stamp. And remember, anytime when I use my new background stamp, I always use an eraser. Is it stop buffering again? Click the video solution, which is not optional. Open the window. I don't know, something. You say it's a steam is healthy. Okay, good. Healthy. Okay. Are you guys having a problem to receive my signal? Watching my video? Well, let's just go for it. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more research to figure out how to do a better smooth live stream. Okay, I'm doing great. Okay, so I just this stamp a little bit. Oh, and then when you want to put your stamp on the stamp positioner or on the acrylic block, make sure in the back have no bubble. Okay, if any bubble, so this one actually have some bubble here. You know, all the rubber stamp are handmade, so sometimes it does have some defect item, you know, appear. So let me just run fast before we use I use my Chuckie, make sure everything is smooth. So I'm going to just run kind of like a condition my stamp first. Let's grab good. Wow, my craft room is a mess. I actually can't find nothing. I have to clean it, but I'm just in the lazy mode. Doesn't want to do anything. Okay, which is not normal. Okay, that's everything is good. I am going to try to. You can see, I just put my cardstock on top. Do like that. Okay, let's see is work or not. Okay, hoping everything works well until I finish my video. Okay, so let's see does my Chuckie works or not. Okay, so make sure when you put your stamp on the acrylic block or on the any stamp positioner in the back, there is no air bubble. If there is air bubble, you probably don't get a nice print. Okay, sometimes you need this Chuckie, sometimes you don't. And then it's really dependent on the impact or regular cardstock. So let's just use the regular this memento impact first, because if you don't have a but the paper I'm using is just a regular cardstock, it's nothing fancy. Let's just see one without it what's it look like. So this is how I ink my stamp. Rub and tap. Okay, actually I think my stamp here, no, it's good. So just do one, and I don't use my Chuckie to see what's it look like. Okay, that looks like this. Okay, so and then I'm going to do one more time with my Chuckie to see does so what you can do is this is what the stamp positioner really work, because you can just go back. I think these here have one air bubble. Okay, so let's just do it one more time. Rub and then tap. That's how I ink my stamps. Okay, and this time, ta-da! That's just it. It does have the weight on top. Let's see. Definitely work. Wow! Let's do one more time. Because the paper I'm using is just a regular cardstock, nothing fancy, and then I didn't even use the Versa Fine impact. So remember when you apply the ink on top, you rub, tap. So the way you rubbing it is to just make sure that we can have a fully ink or stamp, and then tap is kind of break those rubbing line. So that way when you stamping on your cardstock, they don't show the like a rubbing stroke. Does that make sense? Okay. So let's do again. Actually, this is definitely work well. So rub, very easy. And then this size alike. If you haven't got a chance, I think that's nice. And let's see. So where is my? I was in my last video, I was using this pen tool. It actually worked well. The platform is big, but the only thing is very, very light. So I think it's a good idea to, use something heavy. Okay, so that's clean my stamp, and then that's try use this VersaFine impact. I think it's going to do well. Let me see what's wrong with this stamp. I have some kind of bubble. Let me just poking my bubble. So it is a long weekend in Canada. It's a holiday here. Tomorrow is Victoria Day. I think it's a Victoria Day. So that's this one. I am planning to go outside, do some shopping, some vegetable. Okay, let's do this. So this is the regular cardstock from Michaels. I actually really like it. I think it's a really good quality, cheap and good. Okay, and then make sure clean your stamps. Okay, and then let's try again to see it work now. So this time we're going to use this VersaFine. Okay, same thing, rub. This is my favorite impact now. Okay, rub, and tap. Make sure everywhere is nicely ink. Okay, I am actually showing how to create the background of this card. Okay, make sure you use the water resist, like a permanent impact, because we're going to rubbing with the magic mushroom, so we don't want the color move. Okay, so I am concentrating to do my demo, and I'm going to read everybody's comment later. So let's do one. Just pressing with my hand. It's definitely harder. If you can create one of these tool to help you, I think it will work. Okay, and then let's do one more time. But I think this impact is awesome. Okay, tap. Let's try the small one. Definitely it helps. Okay, and then this is the small candle jar I got from the dollar store. I think I only paid $2. I think this stamp actually here I can find one bubble. Try to fix that. If I can fix it. Yep, there is one bubble. I don't know what happened. I'm going to just that's a good thing to have a stamp positioner. So my Chuckie is working. Yay! Has anybody have one now? Definitely highly recommended, and then I think it's work just perfect. There you go. That's what it look like. So my Chuckie's work, and since this video too short, you know what? I'm just go ahead to show you how to create this card. Wanna see? Yeah, there's one bubbles. I think I just have to poke it. Yeah, but it was just fine. Always try to solve your problem, no big deal. That's the life, right? Life is challenge. Okay, so prototype is a good idea. And then this is just a half size of the letter size. So I already pre-stamped this image. The size, the main size is just a half size of the letter size. Okay, and then I am going to have just a piece of white cardstock, just my layering. And then I am going to, don't have one, but yeah, definitely make one. Yeah, so and then the least one is just a little bit smaller, just do the layering, right? Okay, and then remember the magic mushroom, and like I say, mine have a remote control, and you can buy this candle light from the Amazon with a remote control. And then this one is very easy. I put my switch on the top, so you can actually just turn it off like this. Okay, so that's do the coloring. And remember, if you have a set of Local King's magic mushroom, and then make sure they have to be a little bit moisture. So what I do is I am going to just mix with a little bit water. They will grow. No, I'm kidding. They will be working perfect. They will do their job. Okay, so you can just mix with a little bit water. Okay, before we start, the first thing is this is how I extending my image. Okay, so I am going to just use regular packing tape like this. So that's just secure both sides first, so that way I have my both hand free, and then I can pick up a longer tape. So that's how I extended my small stamp image to the bigger card. Okay, and then we are going to do the coloring. So the coloring, this is going to be the most easier way to do the coloring. So let's do the purple, my favorite purple. So I have a purple. Let's do the purple, green, blue, a little bit pink. Okay, so I have my green. This is my green, and then you always have a white cloth handy. One wet cloth for cleaning. The dry cloth is just for, just make sure you don't have too much ink on your magic mushroom. Okay, so I'm going to just pick up a little bit green, okay? And then if you're not sure how much color, always have a piece of scrap paper. Okay, so this one is actually dark glossy, a little bit shiny. So when you use a regular cardstock, you can blend. When you use a glossy paper, you tap. You push hard, it's darker. You release a little bit pressure, it's a little bit lighter. Just like that. It can be easier than this. Hard, release a little bit. Go deep in, you got to go deep in your ink. Just hit it. Hit it. This is our exercise in the morning. I start to do some dancing after dinner because I try to go to swimming. Like for you guys, you guys probably think this is my job, right? But I don't really think this is my job because I really enjoy to do it. And then besides this, I kind of lost. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then so I decide to find a job, which is swimming. And I went to swimming for 2-3 weeks, but I got some kind of allergy from the water. So I kind of quit swimming, but I told myself I got to move. So I started to do some biking, and I have this e-bike, but I really don't like to I don't like outdoor sport. So I went to the YouTube and I kind of looking for some dancing, some Zumba, cha-cha, chive. So just try to move and it was fun. Okay, so let's continue. So we do this. I just remember if you want to dark color, let's do a white card so you can see better. You heat hard, really kind of heat it. Okay, and then when you want a light color, you kind of just release a little bit pressure. So you can see the difference between hard and the light. Okay, so this is on the glossy. We do the tapping. If you have a regular cardstock, you can do the blending. Okay, just be careful because the different kind of cardstock surface, it actually creates something different. And then now I'm going to do a little bit blue, same thing. Oh, actually I don't even need to dip in my magic mushroom because I have enough color. So I kind of just dip a little bit blue. And then you got to be very careful if you use glossy cardstock because glossy cardstock, as soon as they touch a little bit color, they kind of seal the surface. And then no matter how much color you try to add it, they will not absorb that color. I don't know. Give it a try, and then you will know what I mean. Okay, and then now I am going to do the purple. Okay, and then that's my purple impact. Okay, heat hard. Look how pretty it is, and then release a little bit pressure. Okay, you can leave some white, doesn't have to feed it out everywhere. I think this is the most easiest way to do it. And remember this jellyfish background stamp is a reverse image. That's why the white area you see is actually the paper. Okay, just got to make sure it is a reverse image. You can see the stamp itself is kind of reverse. Okay. If you use like a regular stamp and it's going to work a little bit different. I create this stamp because I really want to create like a seeing through jellyfish. So, and then that's why it's a reverse image. It doesn't make a difference. Let's add a little bit pink. Okay, this is the pink. And then we just kind of fill out the gap. And then, the color actually, they will blend in together. That's it. That's how I coloring. How do you guys like the result? And this is the most hardest part is coloring. Okay, and then the next, I already, stamp few of my jellyfish here. And, coloring again. Like I say, I am the person, I don't really like to spend a lot of time to do the a color. I really have the problem to color inside the line. So I don't know, something wrong with me. So this is how I color my stuff, fast and easy. That's the benefit to having the matching die cut because we really don't have to worry about the outline. Okay, let's do this. See, gentle. Oh, and then this paper I use is a regular cardstock, so you can kind of blending. Okay, like this. Well, there's June. Next week, there is going to have an heirloom show in the West Springfield. We really cannot make it because our border is still closed. I really want to go. I have no idea when we are able to cross the border. As I had my first vaccine already, I'm waiting for the second one. As soon as I get my both vaccine and the border is open, I'm coming. So this is how I color my jellyfish. My background, because my first prototype, the color is actually pretty similar to each other. So my jellyfish is kind of, blending with my background. So this one, I want to do like a little bit more reddish. Jellyfish is seeing through, right? So any color you put in the background, that will be your jellyfish. So I am going to sneak out. I wish I really, these few days I really feel, if outside is raining, I'm totally fine because I just feel happy when it's rain. But when outside is sunshine, I get so depressed. What's wrong with me? Okay, so that's my jellyfish here, and then I think it's good. And then try to clean the table here. Okay, so is that two type of a blending mushroom tool? This is just so Dawn, you can visit our online video library. I have a lot of information. Those are just blending tool, and they are sponge part. It's a foam. It's a foam. I love the foam because they can do the tapping. They work with the stencil. When you work with the stencil, because you are tapping, right? They can also rubbing, so you don't really push the stencil away. So this is just a foam. They have like I say, any tool you have, any tool work is the good tool. If you don't have those kind of magic mushroom, you can use a blending tool. You can use those makeup sponge from the dollar store. They are just those sponge is not for reuse purpose. So especially after they touch the water, they after you use a while, they start to falling apart. So those magic mushroom, the quality is very good. I have been using this set of magic mushroom almost for 2 years. I didn't change it yet. And then when they are new, look how beautiful those color is. So you can see that's when they are new. And then you can use any kind of dye-based ink. You can use the tin holes Acetate. You just have to be careful when you use the pigment ink. After you use it, you actually have to clean your surface well, because the pigment ink, sometimes they deposit on your sponge, and then after a while they become harder. So you can just watch the video Magic Mushroom 101, and then you can get all the information. Okay, so let's continue. Let's carry on. So first of all, we are going to just folding my basic card. And then the second one, I'm going to folding in the half like leaves, and it's purple. And then, so here is something you probably have to know, because this card is a kind of pop out card, right? When you glue this piece, don't put all the glue here. You kind of have to give them a little bit slack, so that way when you open, close, they don't they are not too tight. Is that how I say? So what I'm going to do is I just put a little bit glue on the bottom top, because the purpose is just for the layering, right? It doesn't have to put a lot of glue, or maybe because I'm cheap, I don't want to use a lot of glue. Hi Everett, how are you? Good to see you online. Well, not sure we can make it to the Georgia show. Okay, so the second one. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, because I actually connect two pieces of my background, right? So they kind of already have a folding line here already. So let's just use a ruler. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 inches. Just 2 inches, that's going to be our folding line. Okay, so I'm going to just do this. Going to just do. I remember I had a student. She want to apply the art school, and I give her a ruler. I was kind of training her. Say, okay, do this, do that, and I gave her a ruler, and all the lines she draw is not straight with the ruler. And I asked her, "Are you sure you want to go to art school?" Well, what can I tell her teacher? Me, I can do the straight line. Okay, so here you can see the middle part is my folding area, And then from the right side, I have 2 inches. And from the left side, I have 2 inches. And then now I want to create this pop-up part. So I already created a lot of video by using this kind of technique. So it is very easy. Next, you are going to do is 1.5 inches. We're going to kind of create a triangle. Okay, like this. Okay, so I'm going to create a triangle like this. And the triangle like this. Okay. So we're going to do all 4 triangle. So that's going to be, or you do your best. Okay. So that's going to be our popping place. Popping. Like these. Okay. So I think next week, the government is going to let all the restaurant reopen. The restaurant has been shut down for a while. Poor them. Okay, so I have these 4 triangle. Oh, actually, I don't need 4. I only need 2. Okay, so make sure it's the one in the bottom I need. Well, if you want to have a more jellyfish, you can do that the top too. But I think on the bottom is good enough. So make sure you're doing the right size. I want my bottom pop out, so I only going to drawing the bottom part. So I just use my poking tool to kind of drawing the line here. Okay, just make like here. Okay, and then I am going to actually folding that 2 inches area. Actually, when you draw the line, it makes the folding is very, very easy. So you can see it's kind of like a N shape, like this, right? Okay, and then the bottom part, I have 2 triangle. So here is what you're going to do. Yeah, you are going to push, 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 push these 2 corner, push, and then make like okay, so actually, yes, do I push? Okay, actually I push the wrong side. Push the other side. Let's do, actually push up. Like this. Are you guys okay? Let's open it again. So in the back, I draw in the triangle, right? Okay, to avoid the confuse, this is what you're gonna do. Everybody get it? Okay, I am kind of concentrated on the created card, so I'm going to read you guys' comment later. I love to read the comment. Please keep leaving the comment, okay? So, first, 2 inches on the top, 2 inches on the bottom, and then we're going to do a triangle. The distance is 1.5, okay? And then you just have holding your paper like this. And then use both of the index finger to push, 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 push. Oop, I pushed too hard, it break. I just killed my car. That's okay. Again, last video I killed my jellyfish. Now I kill my car. No big deal. I am going to just connect that part. Okay. Okay, so you holding your paper and then you pushing both sides and then you flip over. That's what it look like. Everybody get it? I know. Hey, Dong, you're not the first one. I have a lot of customers. They bought their magic mushroom. They actually bought 2. One is for using and the one is for looking. They are cute. They say they are like that artist, Bob. He's the head. It's really like a mushroom head. Okay, so that's what it look like, right? In the back, I don't do up the top. I only have a bottom one, okay? And then you just push, okay? And then flip over. So everybody get it? Want me to do again? No? Good? Oh, good. Okay. So now, that's folding this one. So you kind of just folding like this one. We are ready to put it together. Okay, here is the, I guess I had a bacon for this morning, so I actually full of the energy. So when I do the scrolling, I actually push too hard, so my paper broke apart, but that's okay. Okay, and then I have a piece of acetate. So because I want the middle jellyfish is kind of pop out floating, so I use the acetate. The acetate, just 2 inches will do. So I'm going to cut 2 inches. Okay, so this is my acetate, and I'm going to folding 1/2 inches. Okay, and then kind of make my acetate standing in the middle of. Hi, Karen. How are you doing in South Africa? I like to go to South Africa one day for the safari. That's on my bucket list. I like to go to Egypt too. If you can traveling now, where would you like to go? I love to go to visit those pyramids, but I'm not sure I can make it because I have a claustrophobia. I actually have to do an MRI for my back, and then but I'm so afraid because they have to go through those tube. As soon as they push me in, I get panic attack. So I'm kind of still denying, try to don't go. Okay, and then now we have to cut a little bit, to slide this acetate. So you're going to use the ruler, okay? Just bigger than 2 inches, it will do. So you don't really have to push hard because it's actually connect with the 2 pieces. It's actually connect with the 2 pieces, right? So you can make it a little bit deeper. I don't know. That will do. So just insert it. That's it. Okay, and then we are going to just stick it together. Okay, the rest of them is actually easy. Try to make a very, very simple. So first, you want to make sure your jellyfish is standing nicely in the middle, right? So you kind of just adjust, if you stretch all your card open, it's become flat. They will standing out, but it's too flat. So what I'm going to do is I kind of just move a little bit up. Does that make sense? What is the name of the walk? The walk? Travel to Germany? New Zealand. Italy. I like to go to Italy and Greece. Actually, my husband is half of Greece. Yeah, but he wasn't born there. Okay. I like to go to Japan. Actually, I have been learning Japanese for almost 250 days. And I am planning go to the north of Japan, is Hokkaido. And in November, it's going to be very cold. But you know what's the things famous in Japan is those hot spring onsen. And then they have those kind of traditional hotel. They are like old, like 100 years old. I really like to go by myself because my husband doesn't like a hot spring. But I'm kind of afraid. Anybody want to go with me? Japan in November. Okay. Sorry, that's a comeback. So I kind of want to, make my car is a little bit more 3D. So this is the place I am going to glue my main car. So what you're going to do is you can just use the masking tape. Kind of just tape there for now, okay? And then we are going to just open your car. This like a house area. We are going to put a lot of tape. Okay, if you missed part of the video, just watch the replay. Okay, and then remember, I kind of want to leave like a 0.75 inches. So that's how I'm going to glue this part. Like this. So make sure you can open and close. And then now I am going to open this one, flip this side. Okay, and then put some tape. Oops, this tape is always give me hard time. I'm going to fix that one later. Okay. Did I still? Yeah, I think I have a. Oops. Boo boo happened. Boo boo happened. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm going to put ew, this one's broken. Yeah, I think Japan is fun. I went to the Osaka and the Tokyo before. Well, a lot of walking. Every day probably like 20,000 steps. Crazy busy over there. Okay, so that's my basic car. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay, and then here you can decorate your stuff. You can stamp your sentiment over there. What I do is I have just extra pieces. I'm going to just feed it out that space. If that white strip is bothers you, disturb you. Okay, and then now what we're gonna do is, so this is open and close. Again, when you want to stick this jellyfish on that piece of acetate, you have to be very careful. Make sure, see, one of my tentacle is kind of pop out, right? So that will disturb you when you open and close the car. What you can do is you can just use a clear tape, kind of really tape it. So that way when you open and close, that little tentacle is not going to cut with your open area. Okay, so I have my favorite tool, my little sticker maker. You can even put like let's do a small jellyfish. Okay, so let's do one here, one here. Thank you. Yeah, if you can give me a like, that would be great. And all Local Kings video this year, I have a no commercial. Isn't that awesome? Okay, let's just do 2 jellyfish. Okay. You know, this set was the set I thought, oh, you can do it first before you glue it. Okay. So, let's see, is my jellyfish moving now? Okay, see? Cute. You can, I actually have one more jellyfish. I can put it even here too. So, it depends on how important your friend is. Let's have an upside down jellyfish here. If it's a friend you adore, you love, you can give it, she or him, a lot of jellyfish. They really have a jellyfish, is an upside down jellyfish. Button up jellyfish. I know, this tape runner, yeah. Okay, so that's what it looks like. See, my jellyfish is actually really floating. Okay, And then this side, let me borrow this jellyfish here. I actually used too many jellyfish, so I'm going to remove this jellyfish from here and just quickly coloring. Sometimes if you find out your magic mushroom have no color, you actually add a little bit. See, I just add a little bit color, not color, water. The water bringing those ink from inside of your sponge. So that's why you don't really have to re-ink your sponge all the time. Like, see, watch the magic. It's no ink, right? As soon as you just give a little bit water, ta-da! Isn't that magic? This is not this is just the sponge. It's not the, well, it is a magic mushroom. See this one. Oh, let's have a little bit yellow. Just give a little bit water. See? That's my jellyfish, and if you want to give a little bit color, you can do that too. That's have a two more button up jellyfish. Let's give a little bit more purple. So I know a lot of you guys have a Local King's magic mushroom. Have you give a try? Work with those magic mushroom. And if you really like it, do me a favor, go to the Local King's online store and leave feedback, like a product review. So because Local King is a small company and I'm kind of almost retired, I don't really do a lot of promotion. So if you guys can leave a review, that would be great. Okay, so now we are going to bring close to you, take a good look. I'm going to put that 2 jellyfish here. So when you open it, they will kind of pop out. And remember, when you put your tape, you're going to only put on the bottom triangle. If you put too much tape there, you are not able to open and close. They're going to glue together. So let's bring a little bit close. So just do this. Okay. Yeah, that's good part of this YouTube, because you can always watch the replay, right? So remove that tape, and then anytime when you have a wrong, go through any technique issue, try to fix it. Okay, because these 2 jellyfish, I kind of borrow it from my prototype, so the tentacle is kind of, thin, because I kind of just remove it. So I'm going to make a like upside down jellyfish. It's just cute. Ta-da! Like this. Okay, and then see, open, close. Ta-da! It just pop out. And then I have 2 more jellyfish here. I can just put there, and I can stamping my sentiment over there, or I can just I don't think so I need it. I'm going to just glue it with some 3D foam tape, and then I can leave that space to do something. Okay. Does everybody have a big aquarium close to the place you live? I love aquarium. I love all the sea creation. When I was a kid, I want to become marine biologist, but didn't have the brain for those. So, but I always, love the sea creation. So every country I go, the place, if they have an aquarium, that will be the first place that I visit. So Karen, in South Africa, are you close to ocean, right? Do you have a aquarium? Okay, so that's my car. Okay, and then after I create these cards, so we can create a sentiment over there, and then you can decorate the front page if you want to. And then after I create this card, I run through a problem. Everybody can take a guess. What was my problem? What was my problem? My problem is I'm hungry all the time. Okay. This is my problem. My problem is after my nose is itchy. Okay. After I finish this card because it's very, interesting inside, right? And I found out my card is too thick and I cannot close it. So, what I'm gonna do? So I say, how about I create a belt? So in the account, I just have some extra cardstock, and then I just create a belt, and then I run to this belt to the embossing folder. So I actually kind of create. Is it upside down? I think that kind of creates something. That they can hold it. Okay, and this one too. So. Ta-da! Hi, Nancy. You're not going fishing today? How's your pool? Pool. No worry. No fishing. Leah must got some, right? Okay, and then I have a few of jellyfish that I create from this card. I didn't use it. So I just use the other foam tape, mount on top. Need a little bit thicker one to make sure. Yeah, so you can make it bigger too, and then I'm going to just decorate it. Where is the scissors? Yeah, so there you go. And then I'm going to just put here, just decorate it. I think if you want to, you can decorate your front page too. I know. I can't believe Pennsylvania, your weather is that hot. You can have a pool. Cool. Okay, so I just put my jellyfish here. That's my belt. If you found out the front is empty, you can stamp it, decorate it, do whatever you like. So now that belt will holding my card. Okay. So I think that's it. It's a kind of thick. I think this is a very good. And I bought this hologram paper from Michael's, $5.99 Canadian dollars. It was lovely, and I went back yesterday to get more, and then they don't have it. What? I don't understand. When they have like a good stuff, no fish for dinner. Okay, I'm going to put this piece here. Okay, and then you can stamp in any sentiment you like. What I'm going to stamp here. You will forever be my too lovely. You make my heart smile. How's that? Did I make your heart smile? Make your heart smile. And I'm going to use the purple. I just find out the black is too black, too dark. And then I always this is just a force habit. I always like to testing first to make sure they are straight. Okay, and then I order some of these Versa Fine. It's a really good impact, nice, juicy, and very fine. Okay. Yeah, if you guys join us late, and you can watch the replay, and I am going to read all the charting after I finish this video. Okay, let's do this. Oops. You make my heart smile. Hey, 12 o'clock, time for lunch. Okay, let's do this. And anyway, I already colored it, so I'm going to use it anyway. Ta-da! Ta-da! So, that's the project for today. Hope you like it. And that's the belt I create. I really like these color cardstock. Yeah. 90 degree. Wow, 90 degree. How many degree we are here? Where's my phone? Today, let's see what's the temperature in Vancouver. Today, the temperature in Vancouver, we are 15. 15 is, we are 59 here. Need a jacket. 59 consider is warm, and it's going to rain today. Okie dokie, so that's today's video. I hope you guys like it. Really enjoy this live stream. Keep me busy and forget about I'm hungry. I'm hungry all the time. My stomach is like an endless hole. No matter how much I eat, I'm always hungry. Yeah, so hope you like it. If you haven't got a chance to watch this one, make sure you check it out. And my DIY Chuckies, it works perfect. Hey Nancy, do you have the winner yet? Am I going to be the winner? No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. I don't need any gift. I'm just joking. I'm just try to be busy. So they actually work pretty well. And then when you do the crafting, the lights is on. So look at this one. It actually changed the color. Oops. I love it. Let me see. That's a crafting in the dark. See how pretty it is? Yeah, and then you can actually, when you don't use it, you can actually light up. It actually has some kind of apple smell. It smells so good. And then I really like it. It works very well. Ooh. Okay, so today is Sunday, and I wish all my Canadian friend, crafting friend, have a good long weekend. And Nancy, I'm just joking about I'm the winner. Just try to have fun. But I like Tracy's, the one have all the candy inside. I like Tracy's Chunkie. And then you know what, guys? Crafting is just try to have fun. Oh, one of my camera is actually have no battery. What's happening? Yeah, so just try to have fun and stay out of trouble, stay healthy. That's all we want to do. Okay, so it's 12 o'clock, and then enjoy the rest of the Sunday and have fun, and hoping to see you guys soon. Okie dokie, this is Lisa from Local King Robert Stan. See you next time. Bye guys. Have a wonderful Sunday afternoon. Go eat a cheesecake. Go have a barbecue. What am I going to have now? Husband, what's for lunch? He's laughing. Yeah. Okay guys, so see you next time. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.